سلام بچه، به پارت دهم از واکتوری اساسینز کرید میراژ خیلی خوش اومدید. من رات هستم و شما در حال تماشای کانال نایتوالکرمینستریم. با لایک کردن ویدیو و سابسکرایب کردن ویدیو از من حمایت بکنید. در قسمت قبلی دیدیم که یک فرد دیگه برای اساسینیت کردن بهمون معرفی شده و این میشه دومین اساسینیتی که داریم میکنیم. ببخشید که ما یک کم به هم ریخته است، خیلی کم میخوام، باشگاه میرم. ولی همچنان دارم میگم این جز تنها بازی های اساسینز کریدیه که میبینم خود لباس کرکتر باگی داره. بعد من تنظیمات گرافیکیم هم تا مکسیموم ترین حالت ممکنه. من از این بخوام بیشتر بگیرم فقط باید ماد نصب کنم واسش. بله داشتم گفتم باگ ما رو کشته. قراره بریم کیو بکشیم؟ اسمشو یادم رفت، اسمشون خیلی پیچیده است. باشه ما قراره بریم رابیسو رو بکشیم. رابیسو چی؟ یکی بهم گفت یه چیز خر. خواستم بی تربیت خودت چیز خری. به دنبال اینم که NPC رو ببینم که همزمان هم عربی صحبت میکنه هم فارسی. مثلا یه فارسی صحبت کنه و جمله بعدیشو اینجا چه خبره؟ اصلا صداش امیدوارم واسهتون خوب باشه. احساس میکنم صداش کمه. بذار با این حرکت صدا رو یکم برای شماها بیشتر بکنم. فکر میکنم الان درسته دیگه. خیلی خوب.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
هاوس ویزدم. ما یه بار اینجا رو یه جماعت چرا داره تیک میخوره؟ لگی که داره به نظرتون علتش چیه؟ هاوس ویزدم.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime,
نپرسید راجبش چیه؟
enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Explore.
The poet.
کجا قایم بشیم که به حرف اینا بشه گوش بدیم؟
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
علی اینجا میشه؟
Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet.
آها اینجاست.
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I
چه؟ اعتقاد راسخی داره به این. میگه که برو راجع به اون بپرس. یا اپورتونیتی دیگه هم وجود داره. ها؟ اپورتونیتی.
Translate. The translator. What is he still doing here?
Hey, Five Finger.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
اوکی بریم بهمون نشون بده. چرا اول رفتی چپ بعد رفتی راست؟
These House of Wisdom boards collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
جواب بده خب.
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
این چیزا توی دینشون اومده ها. حال کجایی؟ خب الان مشکل چیه؟ چی پیدا کردی؟ یه چیزی هست که من نمیبینم؟
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the hidden ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
چه باسنی داره؟ آها اینم الان باز شد چون قبلا نبود. ولی خودمون کاتسینه خوش ساختی
I
دارم.
have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
یه چیزی هست که
You
تو به
do
من
not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light.
خوبه نه حالا هم کارش درسته
I
بیاید
will walk
ببریم
behind you
ریکروتش
every
کنیم
step
واسه
of the
اساسین
way
شدن.
to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
ما رو از یه کورتیارده Easter the courtyard. ایست آقا برو سمت ایست. چیزی شما میبینید که من نمیبینم.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected
Yes?
symmetry of sky and sea. But only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You
What?
have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
قطعا
The
نه.
rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
میگه با مردم در طبقه همکف یکی شو. اذانی که فقط داره پخش میشه.
Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
چه بازویی دارم. اوف.
Symposium attendees.
اگه کسی این تیکر رو دید واسه من ایموجی بازو بذاره. آدم چی داریم که بشه باش؟ هیچ کار دیگه نمیشه کرد. اجازه بده نپذیرم. آها اونجا یکی هست.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the
Wisdom?
scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
عالمی هستی واسه خودت.
I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
قهرمان.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
اوکی.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world.
اون موقع اینجوری
I
بوده
am
دیگه مرکز
Fazil
دنیا بوده.
Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may
چه
sound
آدم
like
فروتنی نیستی داداش.
blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel.
چقدر خودشو داره تحویل
Today I
میگیره.
speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They are dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe.
Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
اوکی خب بچه رو داریم میریم واسه دومین قتل رسمیمون. اساسینیتر
It is
رسمی.
true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
خب بریم اول اطلاعات رو کسر کنیم.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are.
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are.
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
خب بعد دنبال یه رمز میگردیم.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
شما چی میگید؟
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute
اون
disgrace.
موقع از این چیزا حرف میزدیم میکشتنه.
Off to.
عادت کردم کامرام اینجا باشه، جابجا شده یه نگاه میره اونور.
The House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled.
زیر
Chased by
زمینه.
delusions of deities who want him dead.
I need your eyes, my friend. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars.
صاف رفتی
Store
به
books and
آدم یارو گفتی؟
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise
Okay.
choice. Now, about any hidden
یارو
cellars.
یهو تصمیم گرفت
Oh,
برگرده
yes,
به
of course,
سامرا.
forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest
تو
courtyard.
شمال غربی.
Thank you.
خیلی خب ولی ما نمیخوایم همین اینجوری بریم. خب ما میخوایم بقیه
Looks
کارها رو
clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
میشه مبارزه کرد الان. خب اون مگه چقدر بالاه؟ من نمیخوام انقدر برم بالاها. من خب مکالمه اون دوتا رو گوش بدم. مکالمه اون دوتا خیلی چیزه. چی شده؟ تا حالا ندیدید از آسمون آدم بباره؟ نه شما حرفی واسه گفتن نداری؟
Those who came before are.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use
Fazil's
my weapons
greatest
again
work.
if needed.
الان خیلی من
You
هیدنم.
lost the great scholar's masterwork. I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib. Forget the poet. We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
بچه الان چند تا راه داریم مستقیما از تو چیز بریم roof access basement also courtyard access have basement access to the garden of the roof for Fazil's
Window's
book.
blocked. Maybe I should check the other side.
آره میدونم ولی این کارم میتونم بکنم دیگه ها برو برو چه وضع اساسینیت کردنه داداش
That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Hey! If it's that shoe. Well, that was exciting. What?
Your stench must have warmed them
Going
up.
on?
Hey!
Who?
Hey, what's going on?
Trouble about. Feel it.
Huh?
برش کنم بچه به نظرتون
What? Show yourself. I know you're there. Who? What? Nobody gets past me.
این بود
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
I'll silence you!
چرا؟ خب بیا دیگه، بیا حوصله سربرش نکن. اصلا من یه سوال نیاز دارم به اون کار، یا اگه برم اینجا اینو برم پایین.
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
الان من کجا برم؟ چی شد؟ چی دیدی؟ سلام سوسیس. آخ مرچنت توکن میخواد.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. I better not use my weapons here.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Oh.
Got a girl waiting for me back home in Deir Bakr. My parents have met on Akin. Soon I will go to be welcomed into her house.
I'm going to go hunting with Jawad. You're welcome to join us if you want. He's got a new falcon to train for the side.
Arrow caught me there. Just a flesh wound. But left a nasty scar, as you've seen. An inch to the left, to the right, though.
I'll teach you my shoulder.
I say.
Hmm.
Work to do up here. Safer to avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement makes my stomach such pain.
An impressive volume. Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here.
بله ما هم با شما هم نظری. فقط پاشو بایسته. به این میگن یه کار سرقت تمیز.
به دخترانتون اطلاع بدید که اگر میتوانند کمی بیشتر کار کنند. لقد اخذوا عادل الامین بباب
این چسته که اینجایی داره برق میزنه چیه؟ نظرتونه قبل از اینکه برم یارو رو بکشم چسته رو بگیرم؟ یه چیز خوبی توش بود.
I can use my weapons again if needed.
شب بالا باز باشه ها. خیلی بعیده. ولی خب من تستش میکنم دیگه، ترجیح میدم الان که نزدیک مبارزه اصلی هم به جایی که میتونم اذیت نکنم استان رو. میگه کلید رو باید پیدا کنیم، فقط گیر کرد تصویر. میگه که اونم اویلیبل نیست. خیلی خب
Better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper, those who came before are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
خوشحال شد. Clean, but do not disturb your clean. I'm busy with great working. Gee, yes, it's true. Our scholar need a clean workspace, but do not disturb me when trouble about cleans. We lost books. I'm busy with great working. Basement and trouble shall be house of wisdom. Okay. اینجا دیگه چی داریم؟ نه اجازه بده ازت نپذیرم که اینجا هیچ چیز به خصوصی نداره. You consider yourself a great scholar, do you? مشکلیه. در هم ریخته بود اونجا. الان اصلا معلوم میشه ما از این بالا میتونستیم بریم. ولی خب ما اینجا اینو داریم دیگه، در مخفی. Restricted area. خب به نظر
Clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Wait, just a...
Stop.
Hey!
Not ever. Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers. You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get...
Is there some sort of trouble?
Pięć.
Crafty bastard.
چه هیتای کلینی بود، خداییش دارم میگم. من خودم راضیم از خودم. خیلی کلین زدم. تو اولیه هم نیاز نبود اونقدر قایمی بکنم. بسافته چه غلطی میکنیم پایین.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people?
اما تغییر هویت بدیم.
Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
خصوصا با شلوار رو کندیم.
Take me back there. I don't belong here.
Where's my robe? I can't...
Next subject! In here, now!
Shit.
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my grace?
یعنی چی؟
Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
Like weed.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid?
ما قبلا صحبت کردید.
This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm.
چرا نکشتیش گفت؟
First ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder. And make so few of me.
تو چقدر خودشو
We
دوست
call
داره.
this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound.
Okay.
For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance. And upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
داشت میتونستیم ببینیم. داشت میتونستیم ببینیم میخواستن چیکار کنن.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked
brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed.
آره میرم ولی قبلش.
No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
همه چی رو میگیریم بعد اینجوری نیستش الکی را بیفتیم بریم که تاوگوریزه یا شهر من؟ از اینجا میتونستیم برسیم. آره تو گفتش دیگه توی اسمش چیه؟ گفتش از غرب اینجا یه دری وجود داره. ویزیت کجا؟ لباس با مسماییه. چه پیکلی داریم چون بابا. ماشاءالله ماشاءالله. پیکل به پشت وزوی من میرسه. 2 روز رفتم باشگاه. جوان گاز زدن نگرفته. الان میریم میگه ریدی اینجا که اصلا نباید. اون یارو اصلا چیز نبود، تمپلار نبوده، به قول خودشون اعضای اوردر نبوده، اون یه آدم رندوم بوده و همین، اصلا هیچ چیز خاصی هم نداشته. داشت میری بالا؟ پلن بالا رفتن داری؟ یا من دور میشم وای میستم اصلا از این ور میرم. میخواستم مثل آدم برم بالا ها، خودت نخواستی. پایینه.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No.
Kasha?
It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
Kasha?
I will not.
اصلا معلومه داره دروغ میگه.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper, Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
اوکی. بکاش لباس تو عوض میکردی. What? تازه به نویس رسیدیم.
Good to well.
آنلاک تو چیزی داری؟
Here's.
چیز جدیدی که نداریم.
Is that it? If you could take a look.
Increase ammunition. Increase the distance by 7 meter. How long is smoke remains active. 2 تا بیشتر میخوام. اینا هم که نمیشه اکتیو کرد. برو این فکر که ناموس بردم.
Nothing else?
نه بی برو.
Thank you.
Farewell.
خب یه ذره اینجا شارژ کنیم خودمونو.
Tabit. Thank you.
سوالی ندارم. خب یه لحظه بایستید ببینم من چرا توی اینونتوریم آوتفیت هم اینقدر چرته. نه مثل اینکه سرنوشته اینطوری بمونم. اوه راستی من 5 تا اسکیل دارم، بریم یه چیزی آپگرید کنیم. ایر استرایک رو بگیریم، بعدش هم باید بگیریم که این. سلام علیکم. انجینیر داره، اکستراتیو کپاسیتی داره. چی؟ اوه این هم خوبه ها. این هم خیلی چیز خوبیه. کلا با چاقو کشی بیفتیم توی شورت مردم. کیه ها؟ باشه چرا فریز میشه یه هرندم؟ من نمیخوام ظاهرم این شکلی بشه. کینگ آف تیوز هم زشته. این بهتر. اوه آها حالا چی بود؟ کثافت. خب کجا باید بریم؟ اینوستیگیشن. تالیسمان جدید داریم؟ توی اینوستیگیشنمون چی داریم؟ خب نهال و فلان. بریم اینجا. خیلی خب بچه‌ها این از اساسینیت دوممون. ادامهش بره واسه قسمت بعدی که همین الان هم رکوردش میکنم.